The Radio Memories Network is brought to you in part by Liberated Syndication, podcast publishing made easy, libsyn.com. That's libsyn.com. Journeys into American history.
A restless white youth raised by Indians, Natty Bumppo is called Deerslayer for the daring that sets him apart from his peers. But he has yet to meet the test of human conflict. In a tale of violent action and superbly sustained suspense, the harsh realities of tribal warfare force him to kill his first foe, then face torture at the stake. Still yet another kind of initiation awaits him when he discovers not only the ruthlessness of civilized men, but also the special danger of a woman's will. His reckless spirit transformed into mature courage and moral certainty, the Deerslayer emerges to face life with nobility as pure and proud as the wilderness whose fierce beauty and freedom have claimed his heart.
You are about to hear another episode of The Deerslayer, dramatized and directed by Charles Frederick Lindsley.
Deerslayer and Judith go in the Ark to meet the Delaware chief Chingachgook. They rescue the young warrior, although nearly overhauled by Indians hiding in ambush. On the return to the castle, they hear the sound of a canoe paddle. Deerslayer orders the occupant of the canoe to stop, and is answered by the voice of Hetty Hutter, whom they had left at the castle, but who now is on her way to the shore to intercede with the Mingos for the release of her father and Hurry Harry. She eludes Deerslayer and reaches the shore. Calling back she will not return until she has seen the Mingo chief. After a night in the woods, Hetty starts to the camp of the enemy and is met on the way by a young Indian girl who smiles at her and greets her with friendly face.
Where go? Indian, red man, savage, wicked warrior that away. With warrior far off. Who are you? What's your name? Me? Watawa. I know Mingo, English. Come here till you come for. Where do you come, father and sis scalps? He's right. Why he sees me by hair and tried to... Who did he see? No, tell different for pale face to Slayer always tell. Do you? He is now in the Ark with glass opened at the rock. Unless they... Chingo come here? Huh? Chingachgook, red warrior. God will not part through, I tell you. Or your backable. No forgiven. I thought mount you home. Watawa, friend. I've a sift by hawing, or of skin different color. When they spell the name, tell what you do in me. Long together, I'm Liza. Love you looking. I do you himself. A warrior must take one. Ever want to marry me? I'm neither often tell time up half you love. Different with you. There's no reason why the serpent should not marry you. Shh. He's the prisoner. Mingo got big ear. Those speak Chingachgook when they buy. Promise he's... I know. Deerslayer and the serpent mean to get you away from the Iroquois. And you wish me not to tell the secret. When Mingo close, hold tongue, never talk. Good Hetty must not tell secret of friend. I promise his not to mention Chingachgook's name. Maybe he get off Hurry and father as well as his. If let him have his way, think of that, Hetty, and put 20 finger on mouth. No get friends free without stopping to do it. Come, I take you to Mingo camp. Can these Mingos speak English here? Not much. Understand some. Free, but watch hands about an attack on field raft, maybe. The Bible says about your father.
These are fierce here. I say you should not have come mentioned.
Neither you.
And at peace time to take scalp.
To the...
They fell on him like an arrow. On you, fear not.
Back you will be here. Who I am and brought me here.
King to Iroquois.
Even who. That is my father.
Why come to...
Learn his friend. They did. But you... Good book.
Why, Great Spirit, no?
How to read. Oh, let me tell you what this book says. I will read it to you. First, you are commanded to love thy neighbor as thyself.
Neighbor, for Indian, no mean paleface. Neighbor mean Iroquois for Iroquois, Mohican for Mohican, paleface for paleface. No need tell Chief anything else.
You forget these are the words of the Great Spirit. Whoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also.
What that mean?
It means that if white men try to hurt you, you should not hurt them in return. Or if white men try to take red man's scalp, Indian must not take white man's scalp. And listen to this. Love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you.
This is good book of paleface?
Yes.
White man live by this book?
They all try. The French, the Canadas, and the Yengeese.
Paleface friend, listen. This is paleface law. It tell him be good to them that hurt him. When his brother asked him for rifle, he told to give powder horn too. Paleface law.
Not so, not so. There is not a word about rifles in the whole book. And powder and bullets give offense to the Great Spirit.
Why then does Paleface use them? Why he take double from poor Indian who ask for no thing? He come from beyond rising sun with book in hand. Teach red man to read it. Why Paleface forget all it say to him? White man offer gold for scalp of our women and children, and call Indian beast if he takes scalp of warrior killed in battle. One time, whiteface say white, other time he say black.
But it matters not what the wicked do. The words of the Great Spirit are the words of the Great Spirit. Render good for evil, says this book, and that is the law for red men as well as for white.
No good tell Chief such law as that. Tell something he believe.
Tell me, what are you going to do with Father and Hurry?
Paleface die tonight. Sunset.
Oh, no, you can't be so cruel.
Paleface die tonight. Sunset.
If you do, Deerslayer will kill you.
Oh, I know all about Deerslayer and friend Delaware Chief. They do no good. Tonight Iroquois go on big raft and burn Muskrat Castle. Paleface sister will become Iroquois squaw.